Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jorrell here, holding it down for Jorrellfitness. And you already know, check your watch. It's time to grow, bro. What's good with everybody, man? Woo, man. This is a video that I didn't really want to do because I'm afraid that y'all gonna fucking crucify my ass, burn my ass on the fucking stake and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this subject, man, because I know a lot of you guys been asking me this question, and I know you guys probably been hearing me say little shit in my videos, like, man, you know, I wish I could take creatine, but I can't take it anymore, and man, I wish I was on creatine and all the other bullshit. So that's what I be saying, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know why I don't take creatine anymore. All right, now let's get this out the way first. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it confused. I ain't some type of hippie motherfucker that's gonna sit up here and tell you, you know what I'm saying, don't take this supplement because it'll fuck you up, and don't take this supplement and don't do this and don't do that because the same shit that happened to me gonna happen to you and all this other stuff. I'm not here to do that, you know what I'm saying? So let's get that out the way right now, so I don't want nobody tripping on me and everything like that. Just hear me out, because I got a few guys asking me this question because they want to know, I guess they concerned, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get to the chase, right? Straight to the chase. I used to take creatine. Well, I started taking creatine back when I was a young guy. I was younger than what I am now. I'm 29 years old right now. So I started taking creatine, found out about it back when I was like, I would say probably like 20 years old or something like that. And I didn't know too much about creatine. I did a little bit of research, but I didn't know too much about it. So I looked at creatine like it was like almost like it was a steroid or some shit. This was something I was gonna take. I was gonna get swole as fuck. I didn't know that you had to make sure that you drink enough water and different things like that. So anyway, you know, that many years ago, I was taking creatine. I got some real good gains in the gym. Creatine will get you some good gains. It'll give you a lot of strength, okay? Went ahead, did that, made a lot of gains in the gym. After a while, I wasn't drinking enough water, so my fucking kidneys started aching and shit. So after doing some more research, I found out that if you consume, you know, creatine mono, which I was taking, and it was actually a micronized version, that, you know what I'm saying, if you don't drink enough water, you know, you can start, you know, having problems with your kidneys because you're not flushing your system good enough or whatever like that. Or I believe probably from too much water consumption, you can overwork your kidneys, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I got spooked out and shit like that. I stopped using it, okay? I stopped working out altogether. I was a young motherfucker. I was trying to, you know, get some girls. I was trying to have some fun and just live life. So I wasn't worried about fitness. And here we are, we're gonna jump to now, okay? Now, a year ago from now, I started taking creatine again. Or maybe like 2 years. Yeah, probably like 2 years from now, I started taking creatine again. I would never take it year round. I would always cycle on it and cycle off of it, okay? I was just taking regular creatine mono, you know, micronized. Never gave me any problems. You know, I was real surprised because I was like, man, when I was younger, I didn't know what I was really doing with creatine, and I wasn't drinking enough water, whatever the case may be. But now I'm getting some good gains once again, and everything's cool. Now let's fast forward a year after that, which brings us to a year before this. I don't want to confuse y'all too much, but it brings us to a year later from now. Okay, I was taking creatine, all right. I had did a cycle on creatine for 3 months, and then I cycled off of creatine for like a month, about a month and a half or so. All right. The problem is, when I got back on creatine, I started experiencing some side effects from it that I had never experienced before. And it might have something to do with my age. You know, our bodies change as we get older. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I know one of the main side effects that I started having was constipation. You know, and I was drinking enough water. I was drinking like a gallon a day or whatever like that. But for some reason, I guess I was still becoming dehydrated, because everybody knows, you know, you got to drink, make sure you drink a nice amount of water while you're on creatine, because creatine pulls water from your body and puts it into your muscles, okay? So you gotta make sure you're drinking enough water, you know, so that this, you know, so you can get the most out of your creatine, okay? So even though I was drinking a lot of water, I was still getting dehydrated. I started getting constipated. And then on top of that, I started feeling like I had a fucking bladder infection or some shit like that, because the shit had my fucking, my bladder feeling funny and shit. I always had to go use the washroom from drinking all that fucking water, man. So it just became very inconvenient for me, man. And I just got tired of it, you know. And I pretty much told myself, like, I was telling myself, like, man, it's probably not the creatine. It's probably not the creatine. And then one day I just said, you know what? Maybe it is the creatine. Let me get off this shit and see what happens. And when I got off the creatine, all of those symptoms pretty much went away. So I was like, okay, well, it was the creatine. So from that day on, I kind of decided, like, you know what? I don't think it's worth it for me to take creatine for my body type, because for some reason my body's pretty much rejecting it and it's not really working well with my body. So like I said, you know, I wish I could take it, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I still stand by creatine. It's a very good product. It's one of the very few proven supplements that will help you build muscle and give you some gains in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at the cons and the pros of everything. Even though I can't take creatine, because we all know that when you're taking creatine, you get real strong, you get a lot of strength. But when you get off of creatine, you know, you notice that you have your strength gains kind of reduce a little bit. Not that much, just a little bit, but they still reduce. So you be in the gym after you get off creatine, you be like, damn, Joe, I feel weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys that take creatine know all about that. So you be like, damn, you know. So that's one of the things I kind of look at, like, well, all the gains that I'm making right now in the gym, I know that I'll pretty much keep them as long as I keep going hard in the gym. Okay, so not to say that I'm better than anybody else that's taking creatine just because I don't take creatine, you know what I'm saying? But because you're still working hard if you're taking creatine anyway, so really doesn't matter. But me personally, I don't take it for that reason. So don't think that creatine is something bad or something like that. It's still a good product, you know what I'm saying? It's still a good supplement, one of the best out there. So I recommend that you guys still try it and just see how your body reacts to it if you haven't already taken creatine. So, but me, I can't take it. I made that decision and I'm gonna go ahead and stick with it. Who knows? I might try it again somewhere down the line. You know, maybe I won't have that type of reaction to it anymore. Who knows? But that's pretty much it. So anyway, man, I want to go ahead and answer that question for y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Go ahead and comment and subscribe to your boy here, your boy Jorrell here at Jorrellfitness. And like I said in the beginning, y'all already know it's time to grow, bro. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.